bills once again. Today we're going to look on how to effectively use our MetaTrader 4 in forex trading. So to begin with, this is the MetaTrader 4. If you've opened up an account with any broker, you've signed up for an account with any broker, they will give you options either to choose between MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. Right with me here, I'm going to use a MetaTrader 4 from the broker called Squared Financial, just as you can see from here, Squared Financial, and this is a demo account that I'm going to be using for demonstrations. Today we are going to use our case study to be the Aussie USD, or the Australian dollar, and Japan, and the USD, the United States dollar. Right now, when you look at the MetaTrader 4, this is how it looks. We have different tools we can use to do anything on market. I'll start from this side. Now right here we have what we call templates. Many times when you have the templates, like here you have this one loaded, it is a tendency when you close your PC. It is not so common, but sometimes it happens. Maybe when your PC closes abruptly, and then your template here that you've done a lot of analysis on drawing all these lines. In fact, this line is not supposed to be there. And you come back when it is deleted. So we have here this icon here. You can come here to save template. When you go to save, it will take you to where you want to save your template from. You see, so you choose a folder where you want to save it from. You give it a name and then save it. If you want to load, if you have that template, let's say this face here, like where you have analysis, and it is saved, then you come back when abruptly it's nowhere to be seen. You come back here to load the template, then you come and look for it, and then you add it. You look for it where you saved it, and then you add it. It will be displayed. When you have something look like this, with these grids, remove these grids. You just press Ctrl plus G on your PC, and then you get rid of them. You want to remove these indicators, you just have to come click again. It shows Bollinger Bands. You can either come here, right click, and then you say delete indicator. Then there is another one here. If you don't want an indicator, this is average true range. You just come here. You can even say delete indicator window, and it will all disappear. When you go here, there are periods, the time frames that we use here. But in real, you can use this because time frames are already showed here. So if you want to change from one time frame to another, you just go click here. Have 4-hour time frame chart. We have the daily. We have the weekly. So this is what all happens. So monthly. That is monthly. 1 hour. Any time frame that you would like to use. Now, when you want to add a time frame, you can either come here or come here. So we have here indicators. Like when you want to add indicators on your chart, many people use them. I'm not a very good fan of indicators just because they are not so much effective in trading. But then there are people who use them out there once in a while who make profits. If they make money, maybe there are some good experienced people with using those indicators. But I wouldn't encourage people, especially new traders, to use indicators in market. So for this case study now today, we have to look at there are indicators here. There are very many of them. If not thousands, if not hundreds, there are thousands out there. There's this one here, they call the relative strength index. When you add it right here, their properties, parameters, you can choose the parameters that all your mentors given you, or you maintain the default ones. So me will maintain the default ones, and you say enter. So the RSI, you see it is added here just below, just the 70 and the 30 line. So normally people use this, like when it goes above this line, it is in overbought. When it goes below this 30 line, the line of 30, horizontal line of 30, then it is in oversold. So many people out there, I will not be explaining today how to use these indicators, but I'm just showing you how to add them on your charts, just in case you want to add them. So I'm deleting this indicator. So here, if you want to add an indicator, they are always here. Even the custom ones that I just added, they are always here. When you come here on this icon, we use it to change. Just say one time you may set your order, and then this is too close here. When it is too close here, then you want to change it to come a little bit back. You press there, and then to give space to market here, to give space between these figures and the current candlesticks running in the market. Or if you want to return it, you just press the same. So this one is also doing the same work. It pushes it that side or remove it. And then we have here, these are templates. You can choose to arrange your templates like that. Now we have two pairs here down here. We have the AUD and the New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. So when you want to see both of them at once, you will come here and view the two pairs at once. So that's what it does. If you want to view one, then you just come here and maximize it again. Or you just come here and then maximize this one again. So when it comes to this one helps you in analysis many times, like when you want to draw trend lines, when you want to draw support and resistance, you will come here and zoom. You have to first zoom. You can zoom. See now, I'm in 30 minutes time frame, but it can zoom up to September 29th. Up to September 29th. Just as you can see here, today is November 4th, but it can zoom up to September 29th. When you go to another time frame, let's say 4 hours, to zoom up to 16th January 2020, and we're in up to, we just right now we're in 4th. We are on 4th. So when you try to, this is zooming out. Here I was zooming in, trying to make it bigger, making it bigger. That actually it can stop around there. So, but it's advisable to keep always around there. But if you're doing analysis, you zoom up to at least some good view where you can do analysis from. These ones were just added horizontal lines. We shall see how to add them. So here we have different, just as you may have known that we have different types of charts. We have the candlestick charts, then we have the line chart. Now that's the line chart. So I'm going to keep this here. That's the line chart. If you want to transfer to the line chart, you press here. If you want to go to the candlestick chart, you press there. If you want to go to the bar chart, you press there. So you can always zoom in and out of all these, just as you may see here. So when we go here, these are rarely used unless advised by someone. Now this is auto trading. This is register an account. These are broker based. So when you always press this, it will be broker based things, but they are not going to be opening pressure. So I'll be not tackling this for today. Even this, it's an addition. Like when you want to enter new order, you're given a message. Let's say you've received a signal from somewhere. Come see and say new order. The volume is the trade, is the lot size. So you choose the lot size you want to use. There are so many lot sizes here. You can choose one, or you can enter another by yourself and say I want to trade lot size 6, but this is too big. I would encourage new traders always use very small lot sizes depending on your account anyway. So here it could be 0.5, and then you set your stop loss here. You can always enter them manually and say 1 point something as given by the signal provider, or given by your strategy due to analysis, and then you give your take profit here. You choose here, you put your take profit. After doing that, you choose the type of the order. Is it going to be a pending order? If it's going to be a pending order, you choose pending, and then if it is pending, is it buy or sell? Is it buy stop? Is it buy limit or sell limit? Is buy stop or sell stop? I guess you've known about all these. Today it's not a day for teaching how to use these orders, but you must choose here the type of order you want to do, and then some market execution. When you say market execution, then it is going to be executed there, and then when you press the button, if it's a buy order, you come here and say sell by market. If it's a sell order, come here say sell by market. If it's a buy order, come here say buy by market. So that's what it is. So here they even give you question: attention that the trade will be executed at market conditions. Difference with the requested price may be significant. So that is it. Right now, This is New Zealand dollar. They even give you the pair. Which pair do you want to execute this order from? You come here, choose, look for the pair, or to avoid, always avoid looking so many pairs like these ones. You can just open up the pair that you want to trade using, and then you come here, press the new order. It will be the pair that will be showed up here. So here today I'm just going to be entering orders. There is no analysis here. So when you go here, this is also rarely used, the strategy stats, and then terminal. Then this terminal down here, you may always need it. Ctrl+T. When you press Ctrl+T, remove it such that you can have a wider view of this window to do thorough analysis. But then you can press Ctrl+T to have it again, or you come to this icon, press terminal, it gets lost, or you press terminal again, it comes back. So that's how it is done with the terminal. So this terminal raises so many things here. Let me tackle them. So today we are going to be on let's look at trading. This one shows you what's happening in your market. If you enter any order, it will be displayed here. Now this is a demo that has this balance, equity, this. So when you enter any trade, this will be your balance, and when you enter, when your trade is running in profits or losses, it will be your total the amount that is on your account at that particular time will be showed here, plus the profits that you've made, all minus the losses. Now the free margin here, we've all explained about these things in our tutorials. So free margin is what you have that has been set aside for you to trade. So right now, when you don't have any order running, all these three should be with the same balance, will be with the same figures, I would say. So if you want to view account history, you go here, account history. Like this is a demo, you cannot have account history, profit or loss or withdraw, but this is a demo, you will not have it. But if it's a real account, you have all the orders you entered before, the money they made, the date you entered them, and the time. Just like here, you can see here, all the things will be shown to you here. The withdraw and the time it was made, and the deposit and the time it was made. But this is the account, so it will not be shown. So exposure, this is also used, but it is showing you the volume that is used, then the rate, and then the currency that is going on, and how many people are doing it. This is, I think, the volume trading it at that particular time. This information from your broker. So yeah, they show you the graph, and they show long positions blue, and then who are the people buying it right now are many. So they are buying this currency, and then this one is in USD because it's your your account currency. So they'll be showing you things in USD right now. So let's go back here. So when you come back here, we're going to be having this terminal. We are done with that one. Navigator. Now with this navigator, you have to, when you press it, it will show you a lot of things here. There are two ways of entering indicators. You can come here to this icon, or you can come and press this navigator window. When the navigator window is open, you see here we have an option of indicators. There also here. You can also add them from here. You see there's many, so you can try to make this clean. When you click here, it will minimize. This one will also show you the amount. It will show you. This one will also show you the account that is open right now. You see the squared financial, and then they are showing you the account here, and then everything that is going on. If the other accounts that are being opened by this mt4, you also see them here on the accounts option. You can also close that. Here, expert advisors, that's you have a robot, all your team that gives you that robot will direct you on how to install it. But when the robot is installed, you will always find the details here in this window. So I think the navigator is also now done. We have the data window. This one is already showing you what is going on in the market, depending on the date, time, open, close, high, low. This is happening on the pair. So now when you come here and you press on this candle, this bar here, I'll be using candles. On this bar here, it will be showing you that candle. It's giving you the data of that candle. The date is 4th 2020, and then you see the time is the time it was up the time it is 16. I think this is in GMT, if not so. The time is 1600, and then we are having the open, the high, the low, the close, and the volume that traded that particular candle. These are always used before, yeah, in strategies, like before entering orders, to know what really happened at that particular time. You can close this and always close also this, maybe to have a full view of your chart, because the most important thing here is having the full view of this chart such that you can do your analysis thoroughly well. So right now, let's come back here, market watch. What's going on in the market right now? You see the symbol, they give you the bid and the ask. Remember, always the difference between this, the bid and the ask, is always the spread that is charged by your broker. So if you find the difference between this and this being too big, then it means your broker is charging too much spread. But to find for transparent brokers like Squared Financial right here, the one I'm using, it will be using you will be using you will be seeing that the ask and bid do not have a very big difference. So here they're just showing you what's going on in the market, the spread, and but we rarely use this market watch. As always, we always have over here. So there's something here you were seeing in the beginning. You can press Alt plus T. When you press Alt alternative plus T, you see that bar. When you see this, it means you can. This one can help you to do execution, market execution orders. When you place buy here, instantly the order is ended. Let's do some testing here. Let's say it's going in sell. There is no analysis here, but just for demonstration purposes. Then I say sell. When I sell, the order will be entered. Right here you see the order has been entered, but it starts negatives because of the spread that is taken off. And here you can, before entering an order, you have to set your lot size from here. So the lot size is being set from here. I entered a lot size of 1. So anyway, this is demo, so I'm just for demonstration purposes. And you see here what I was showing you, that the balance is remaining intact until you close this order, but the equity will be changing. Now you see the equity is not as the same as the balance, just because there is a loss rate here. It's running negative. So at this point, the equity is less than the balance on the account. So the margin that is being set aside is this to help this trade running. And then there's this free margin that is still around here. It's free margin, and then the margin level, the percentage that is given. All these were explained in our tutorials. So right now, see, it is running. When it goes up, it is making a loss. When it goes down, it reduces the loss, and then it will eventually come in profit. So we shall leave that running at the same time. But here, before I leave this step here, if you want to enter stop loss or take profit here without pressing anywhere, you can just come here. You press your arrow here. When it brings that double sided arrow, you left click and hold, and then you modify. You pull. You can put, let's say, you take profit right here. So there it has entered. Then you can see here, if it's that's $134, it will be showing you even the number of pips, 120 pips, $134. So if you want to set a stop loss, you come to the same order, you press and hold, and then you press you press the touchpad left and hold. If you are using a mouse, then you should left click, and then you bring your stop loss around here, around there. So when the same thing, you see, it will be, you are risking $257 and the pips are negative 234. So here we're not into looking at the risk reward, but this is just for a matter of demonstration. So this trade will be running until the end of this, and we shall see how it will have left us. So if many times, if you don't want this to appear here, or is plus Alt plus T, because if you know your account and it is just here by mistake, you could enter an order and it is a big lot size that you never wanted, and you start making losses. Then you start panicking, you quit the market with losses. So it is advisable, if you are not intending to trade right there, press Alt plus T and you avoid such mistakes. So I think I'm done with this. So if you want These are profiles rarely used. So we go to creating a new chart. If you want to add pairs on your MT4, like there are so many pairs, you come here, press this icon here. This is now silver USD. There are so many metals here that are shown, but frequently traded ones are always shown first here according to broker. These are arranged according to broker. So you can see Euro USD here. You can add it if you wish. You just add Euro USD and then it comes. All pairs are displayed like this. When it is displayed and it is having these grids, we said you press Ctrl plus G and then they get lost. When you want to zoom out, you just come here, zoom in. Then you don't want these bar charts, you want a candlestick chart. You just come here and say I want a candlestick chart, and then it will be displayed right here. If you want a line chart, you just change to the line chart here. You see all these tools that we've been using, they're now being used in practicals right here. So you see this Euro USD in 1 hour. You want no, I want to do my analysis in daily. You just come here and change it to daily, or you come here and change it to 4-hour time frame, which is the best time frame for trading Euro USD. So now right now you come here. If you want to add any other pair, you just come here, or as you say I want to add major. There are these ones, pound USD. Pairs are all always here. You just press which pair, pound yen, you add it, and then you also press Ctrl plus G again. Things like that. You change to what you want the pair to look like. Zoom it or zoom out. Alright. So right now we are done with this. Let's go here with these tools. Now this is an arrow. This is the cursor. So you always want to see the cursor. So the cursor, the arrow, this is it. So yeah, but now when you want to use this, there is this tool called a crosshair. You want to calculate the number of pips, or you want to see how many candles have been moved by a distance. Now let's come here. Let's use the Euro USD. Come here. There's this long candle, and this was news, election time for the US. Then you press this crosshair, it's called the crosshair. You bring the crosshair here, and you want to see how many pips were really in this candle. So you come and press it where I want to count from. Me, I'll consider the opening of the candle here, and then you will right click, you will left click, and then hold, then left click and hold, and then you bring it up to where you want. This is, so you see there are two slashes. It will show you 1/1177. Now the first one is going to be the number of candles. So in this case we are taking one candle. That's why it is showing you this. And then it is showing you the number of pips, 1177 pips that were moved by this. And then the point where it has stopped is the last. It's behind the last slash, and that is the 1.16425. That's where we are right now. So if you want to know how many it moved even beyond this, you come to up to the week, where the week ends, or the shadow, and then you see it is 1581 pips. Imagine. So that's what always happens when we are using the crosshair. If you want to see many more candles, you can slide it a bit here. You see now it is counting 12 candles, and these 12 candles, no matter how many candles it is still 1453 pips. And then this, you can see that this one candle moved a distance that could not be moved by all those 12 candles. So the distance here being, the pips being 1588 pips. So this is a really great deal. So people probably made money there. So you can see here, as our trade is moving, the loss is being minimized more so when it is coming below the order. You see, it's now -2. It was -18 something. So that's how trading works generally. Now that's the crosshair. This is a vertical line. You can always choose this vertical line I want to mark. You would say I want to mark where this Euro USD, where this candle was. You just come and say vertical, then you bring it here. It shows you. You add it there. You can move it. You will double tap on it, and then you can move it You double tap on it and then you move it where you want to. So it will be bringing you the date. You'll be marking the date when it happened and the time when that happened. It will be showing you here, but at the same time, even the crosshair can show you that, you can see. So it will be showing you the horizontal. It will be showing you the figures quoted on the right hand side, and it will be showing you the date down here. So that is it. You press in the corner, it will be showing you the time and the quote where you're putting it right there. So that's what happens. Now here, this is the horizontal line, one of the most used tools on mt4. If you want to do analysis, let's say you want to draw support and resistance, you come here, zoom this pair, zoom it up to around that level, all this. Most times most people use the line. This will be another tutorial showing how to draw perfect support and resistance. But me, many times I use this line chart to draw this. So when you see here, you can add it there. When you come here, you want to add another one, you just come here and add it right here. Come here, find another one. You can see this one here. Come, I had it right there. So that's the use of this. Then there's this one. It is used to draw channels. When you draw channels, it is advisable you go back to this. So I'm not seeing any good channel right here, but maybe I can try to see this one here in USD. You see something like this. When you click on it, you bring it here, you left click, and then it will display something like this. Then you double tap on it. If you want to move it, you come to this middle bar, to this middle point, you bring it right here. So you can see right now, I'm trying to figure out how this channel is moving. So this one, if you want to increase on its distance, you just come here, you can move it at that point, and then you bring it right there. You can see, by the way, we got any channel right there. So that's the channel. You can see if you want to change its angles, you just come here and do like this. Yeah. So right now, that's what happens with this tool. So if you want to delete it, you just come here. You see when it shows you that you are pointing at a channel, you come and left click, you right click, and then you say delete, and it will disappear. If you want to delete this one, you just double tap on them, and then you press back. Double press and then you press backspace to remove them all. So that's what happened. So you saw what trade is running in profits right now. Profits as it goes back a little bit behind. Oh, right now, let's see what's happening. What's remaining? There's nothing serious. This is helping you to do the Fibonacci. If you want to use the Fibonacci, you go to search some tutorials here on how to do the Fibonacci perfectly. And then this is for the text. If you want to add a text or a label somewhere here in market, you just come here and the label, you give it a name, and then the text, let's say label, and you say pips pay my bills right here, and then you'll be paying your bills, and then you choose the font, and then you just add it, and then it will be added right here. If you want to move it, you just double tap. You see this one, then you move it on here. Just adding this. Well, right now I think that's all so far that I can show you about on how to use mt4 device that I use these most available tools here. So thank you for watching today. Do not forget to subscribe for this channel such that you can find many and more interesting forex trading content. You can also press the about button to find our links, talk to us, reach out to us, or contact us on the WhatsApp number that is being displayed on this channel and on this video right here. So thank you for watching, and we wish you a good time in your trading.